Now, I don't know whether I've got sort of the rose-coloured blinders on, but it feels like Trump is playing a better game than he was the last time we talked. You know, his advisor saying Trump on steroids, multiple events a day. Is this the future of the next couple of weeks of the Trump campaign?
Yeah, I think he's getting much more disciplined and much more pinpoint strike targeted. You know, his media strategy lately has been to go on these alternative media platforms like this interviewer Theo Vaughn, who's got a very popular podcast. And then this week, Sean Ryan, former Navy SEAL, very popular podcast. And who listens to Theo and who listens to Sean? Large numbers, in particular, of young men. Large numbers. Trump would love to go on Joe Rogan, but Joe Rogan doesn't like Trump and has said he won't do anything to support him. But that's very smart because this election really is turning into, weirdly and sadly, male versus female. And I mean, I could make the case all day long to my fellow women about why they absolutely should not support Kamala Harris. She's not for women. She is not for women. But okay, put that to the side. He's trying to go to the base he already has, generally inclined to him, and to stimulate their interest and their excitement and their determination to get out and vote in November. That's very smart. You know, it's similar to what we talked about before, where his campaign figured out where all of his merch was selling best. And he went and doubled down in those areas and tried to stimulate turnout in those areas from people who were already kind of thinking, gee, Trump's interesting. He's on the same general plan. He's not really doing what the mainstream media wants him to do, which is reach out to those middle independents who are, you know, Nikki Haley voters who may or may not like. No, right now, he's going to the core pockets of support and saying, get out. Don't let them stop you. We need you. It's fine if it's male versus female, but I need every last male I can find. I actually believe his comments about Kamala Harris's race at the NABJ event was a similar reach out to some in the Black community who've had this kind of feeling about her, unbeknownst to some of us. And you've heard that reflected in many interviews with Black voters, especially young men who are more Trump inclined, Black men who were like, yeah, you know what? She never did play up the Black thing. She was always Indian on these other, you know, whatever their feeling is. So Trump is smart in the way he's targeting different groups. And I think that's how you win elections.
Megyn, lovely to see you.
Good to see you too, Paul.